It's actually showing me on air now, but I'm not finding the video. Really trying for people that wanting to watch this at home. It's really good race. Right now, I do see some lag out of the 9 of Maddie and maybe the 18 and Baker Bones are first and second finishers. Place drivers right now. That might be the 20 actually of Hoffinator. I think I might have something here, guys. We might be finally live. Yes, we are. We actually have some racing. There we go. And I finally got something for you. Got it to work, and I'm surprised it's working. Right now, the 9 right now, he's really chasing down the 20. He has done everything he can. Sorry that we're about 10 laps into the first stage. Sorry about that, guys. And I'm gonna give you guys right now the first and second. I believe that is the 9 and the 18 has pretty much checked away from the field. We'll look back here further in the field. Let's see. As you can see, the 18 and the 9, they are running, you know, right there. Ooh, is there already, let's see, that's the 20, actually, the 20 and the 61. They're back in 5th and 6th. Let's see, ooh, we got a car that stopped on the backstretch, a 00. Let's see, we're having major problems here. He's just totally stopped. Let's see. I don't know if he's trying to get a caution to come out, but he needs to take that thing to the pit road. Not a good place to stop. There's definitely not a caution going to come out. It don't happen like that in single car accidents. I'll go on to our leader here, I guess, guys. Well, no, that's not our leader. Hey, Baker Bones, 18, is still out front. Let's kind of ride on board with Baker for a minute and see how he's handling. Oh, is he on my screen it's a lot of lag, like he's getting on pit road and then he slowed down. Yeah, he's getting on pit road and did a really good job of getting on pit road. Let's see if any of these guys get a speeding penalty. Let's see, that's going to be Baker in the 18, then we're going to have the 20 on pit road as well. Let's see, I'm going to give you guys at home that's watching a quick lineup here too as well. Right now, Baker Bones, man, he has really done his thing. Really proud of him. But that's let's see, the 20 car is Hoffinator. He's on pit road as well, and I believe that is Baker didn't get a speeding penalty. Let's see, he's out. Okay, let's see where he comes out compared to the leaders here. Let's see, now we're gonna have to switch back cameras and figure out the 9, I believe, stayed out. So right now the 9 will be our leader. The 9 car, he was running second. That's gonna be Maddie. Maddie had a really strong car last night at Daytona in our custom cup setup race at Giggity, and I tell you what, he's really looking good again tonight, guys. When Baker came in, it left him out there all by himself, and right now he is just gone at the moment. I'm gonna give everybody a whole rundown tonight. And Larson, he's gonna be in the 22. Flo is gonna be in the 98. Eternal Rest is gonna be in the 1. Larry's going to be in the 3. Hidley in the 21. Greer, the 00. Maddie will be in the 9. YT Legend in the 16. Hemi 395 Ram is going to be in the 61, and Hoffenator in the 20. As we see the 9 getting on pit road. Biggest Kane fan 85, and then Brian P in the 5, and then Baker Bones is the 18 car. So right now it's anybody's ball game. Right now it's anybody's ball game. So it's still early. A lot of laps to go. I do not have a lap counter. Anybody's live, the live screen I can watch to see what lap they're on, this and that. It's tough when it's like that, to be honest. It's just, I don't, it's aggravating, I guess you would say. I'll tell you what though, man, right now, Baker Bones, he put down that big lap time, and got the pole. Really proud of him. Did a great job. He's done great, man. I will have to say, Baker to get the pole, he really, really impressed me tonight. So I'm trying to actually go back and find my... Right now, that 9, guys, Maddie was really, really strong last night. He is just really checking out. Let's change to another car here. As he's actually... Baker and the 18 and the 61 ended up in front of him, so that's our 1, 2, 3 right there. So Baker Bones in first, the 61 is instead of Maddie. Baker Bones is in the 18. As soon as the 61 gets back around, I will give you his name again. I believe it was Hoffenator. Yeah, so we got Baker Bones, Hoffenator, and I'll tell you what, that 4th place car is coming quick, so I don't think we want to leave the action here, guys. Let me get on to Baker here. I see the 00. He brought it in. Yeah, here, let's go to broadcast view where we can see that 4th. If that 61, when he gets up to Baker, if he's going to have to move him, it's really hard to pass here. It's one of those tracks that is just, oh man, it's really, really tough. Everybody wants to get around now. No one has the patience. Like I said, it's going to be one heck of a race, man. Right now, I'm really proud of Baker, which I'm something's leaving me to believe that there is some lag issues. Even it might maybe me, broadcasting. It could be, but I'm thinking it's Baker. But what I'm going to do is, as that 9 at 61 battles, guys, we're going to go on board the 9 car, and you guys can kind of listen at the house, pretty much like a fox. Watch how he drives this line and everything. I'll tell you what, guys, since I opened up this YouTube channel, anybody that subscribes, you hit like my 10th subscriber. I'm gonna give you my Daytona setup, custom setup. It'll run 43 nines. I'll show you. I've never created a YouTube page before. Now that I've created one, I think I'm just, I like NASCAR Heat 3. I love racing. If we get this thing popping, some guys that need help with some custom setups, I'm there. But like I said, we're going to go on our Giggity onboard car with the 9 car of Matty right now, and let's see how he just, runs this line here. And I'd say we'd have about, see, they did 1 pit stop. I would say they're getting probably about 25 laps in. See if Matty can catch him. as you can see, the 9, he gets up to Baker, but he just can't quite pass him when he gets there. He's trying, you know, but it's still. I feel like there may be some lag issues. Oh, see the rubber banding right there. I believe that's the reason why the 9 was not drafting off the 18, is because they're rubber banding around. Let's change cameras here, and I hope out there on their screen it's not driving like that. As you can see on our screen, the 9, he's going up high. Maddie's looking high on Baker Bones. I mean, I know it looks, ooh, they made a little bit of contact. Let's hope that Maddie can get around him cleanly, as Baker has dominated the first part of this race. We're doing pit stop setups. It looks like Baker Bones in this series had a really good pit stop setup, and he got the pole. He's led wire to wire so far, so heck, I might have to talk to Baker about, you know, my auto club setup myself. Got around Baker. Looks like to me they might be coming up on lap traffic here, or either that was somebody that took right sides only, may have short pitted, or they could be putting guys a lap down already. You know, it happens real fast here. You know, auto clubs, it's 40-second laps, but I tell you what, when you're not in it's not as bad as Daytona or Talladega, but it's still one of those tracks to where if you have somebody to draft with, you're going to do 2, 3, 4 mile an hour faster than I got by yourself. It was like last night in our custom, you know, Giggity Wednesday nights, our custom setup, Cup League. We just started last night, so we ran Daytona, the very first race, and I tell you what, I mean, when you were by yourself, it was literally like a 1.5-second difference compared to being in a really good draft. Luckily, when I came out on pit road, I came in with RKM, and we were supposed to come out at the same time, and for some reason his pit crew was like a second back of mine, and I had the choice of just stomping on it and hoping that the other guys, you know, that pitted a lap before me, that I could catch their draft when they came around, or slow down for RKM so we could push. And I was just about to hit the brake to slow down for him when a car came around, which it was Maddie, actually, in the 9 car here. Maddie came around me. I was able to get on his draft, and RKM's like, hey, where are you? And I was already, you know, 2-3 seconds ahead of him. Then I couldn't drop back because we had like 18 to go, but ended up pushing Maddie all the way up to Maddie finished 3rd last night, I believe, in his first ever Cup start. I believe maybe one of his first custom races. So Maddie's in that 9 car right now is on fire. So I'm gonna go through the field a little bit here for you guys, so y'all can meet some of the other drivers. 61 here, that's Hoffenator. I believe he's fixing to get on pit road. He's slowing down big time. Let's see if he's saving gas, just trying to make it to the end of the stage, or if he was just letting his guy by. Let me see. Let's go on board with him, and it seems like he was saving gas there, because he just let that car fly by him. He is holding a nice line. See how he's holding that? Yeah, I believe this pit stop's coming soon, as you just see the 85 just get on pit road. The 00 was Greer. I guess he may have lagged out. For some reason, he stopped on the back stretch. He might have had something. Oh, you see how he come out of pit road there? That was a good job of him not just jumping right out in front of traffic and wrecking the whole field. As we're going to go through pit cycles again. And it's going to be hard to keep track of who the leader is going to be, because once there's no lap counter for me to see, there's nothing for me to see. I have to just kind of... Larry Baker here, he's in a 3 car, the Cabela's Bass Pro Shops number 3, and I'm kind of seeing where he's at on the track compared to everybody else. He is coming out of 4, crossing the finish line, start-finish line, so let's see where he's at compared to the 20s coming off pit road. Baker just passed him. Let's see. That would make me believe that our leader would still be Baker Bones at the moment, because I think if I turn around and look, I think that'd be Maddie right there coming up, yeah, on the 20. So let's see. This is actually the one car. Actually, we haven't talked much about the one car tonight, which we may be under. We got a couple cars on pit road actually. Everybody's competing. I believe that's still our leader tonight, guys. 18 of Baker Bones. He has led every lap so far. Really, really impressive. I don't know. I am seeing two cars in front of Baker Bones now. I'm actually going to go check and figure out who those two guys are. It's not the 5. It's 9 getting really weighed down to get on pit road. The 86, we haven't really talked about the 86 much tonight either. He's doing a great job. You see how he's just sitting right there behind. They're crossing the start-finish line. Let's look at our view from behind. Larry Baker and the 86 could definitely, that's Biggest Kane fan. Both of these guys are, Biggest Kane fan in trouble around. I don't know if it's a lag issue, but he was able to save it. I don't think we're going to have a caution off of that, but yeah, I think he needs to add a little bit of wedge in there or something. The thing was awfully loose. But let's see if we can figure out here. Our 20, let's see, he's just crossing the finish line, and the 1 is just getting up to speed. I'm actually, the 18 just looks like to me, if I could figure out who them two cars are in front of the 18. That's who I feel like the leaders are. I feel like Baker Bones is running third, or he's either coming up to these guys to lap them. So let's see if I can figure out. Oh, he's getting on pit road. Which car is that? That's the 5 car of Brian. So yeah, let's go see who that white car is out there in the front. Is that the 1 car we have with the Baker behind them actually? So I'm actually gonna think either Eternal Rest is gonna be going a lap down by Baker. I'm gonna go on his onboard. Let's see Eternal Rest here. Let's see. Let's just kind of watch and see if I can just keep kind of turning around and see. I believe that 1 car, I wouldn't think he's a lap down. We'll see when Baker gets here, but he's either our leader or Baker is, and that's Baker in the 18 right behind. So as tight as he's looking and as fast as Baker's coming, I'm pretty sure Baker is just really flying tonight, guys. I mean, let's go back on board with Baker. We see the 21-16 all on pit road, all having troubles tonight. Very unfortunate. Let's see if I can get you guys their names actually. The guys that are on pit road, the 00 was Greer. He's no longer in the race. The 16 was YT Legend. He is no longer in the race. As y'all can see, yeah, the 18 gets around Maddie, or not Maddie, the 1 car pretty easy. So right now, I think that 18 is our leader, and he's going to be tough to beat if he can maintain his equipment underneath him. I noticed the 20 car, he has really tried to catch him. But back to everybody, I'm going to go see who's all on pit road again, to see who our guys that have lagged out are. 3 people in our Busch race or our Xfinity race that have lagged out. You know, Greer's in the 00, and 16 is YT Legend. They were all in the row. 21 00. The faster they go, the better they do, the more, everybody wants to race with them. People want to just make sure guys are clean and that they don't have lag issues sometimes. And I believe my broadcast has just stopped again. I'm hoping not. Right now on the screen, it's still showing Baker is the leader. Let's see if we can get a better view. Oh, as we got the 20 now, Hoffenator looking low. Yes, and I believe he might get it done. As now I'm gonna go on board with Baker to see if Baker, maybe he's losing his tires. You know, Hoffenator in the 20, he had a really good qualifying. Actually, he had not that great of a qualifying effort. Actually, I believe he may have started last. Maybe he missed qualifying. I remember seeing him on the roster as last. Baker was our pole sitter. So for the 20 to get up there to Baker and get around him, that's a pretty good job there. So right now we got the 20 out front, and with Baker in second, and I believe that's Maddie back there in third. 1, 2, 3. It's really been a really, really good night. I'm gonna take you guys back on board the 18, and he's our pole sitter. If you're gonna learn anything from anybody, you know, see what he's got catching the. See if he can catch this 20 car. I don't know. That I just don't think that until he gets new pit, you know, the 20 might have fresher tires right now. It's just really hard. Really hard to tell, you know. And we're probably not even halfway yet in the race, so Baker could be just waiting a little, you know. Actually, he's getting on pit road. That's what I thought. That was a really smart move. He's starting to lose time. You see how slow he got on pit road there just to make sure he didn't speed? That's beautiful. Let's go to some of your other cars here. The 5, I believe that's Terriers. We got another car on pit road. How many takers are we going to have this time? We have, let's see, 3 guys getting on pit road. That's Larry Baker there in 3. Maddie's in the 9. The 61's Hemi Ram. 5 is Brian SP24. 86 is Biggest Kane. Maddie in the 9. Larry Baker in the 3. Just trying to give you guys a kind of a rundown in the 20, guys. Hoffenator. So right now it's a race between 18 and the 20. And the 18 got off pit road pretty good. So let's see. Let's get on back onto the 18 and see where that shakes him out compared to the 20. It's all going to depend. Ooh, as he gets right up in front of the guys coming off pit road, almost caused an accident with the 9. Maddie has to make evasive action. Barely saves it. That could have been really dangerous. Definitely not something you want to do at any racetrack, especially a flat racetrack that everybody loves to bottom on, like Auto Club. You want to kind of stay on the apron. You just can't shoot right out on the pit road in front of everybody. You know, I know Baker probably didn't. In his mirror when he was coming off pit road, he probably didn't see anybody. But these guys are going so fast by the time they wind up at the end of the straightaway. Actually, I was wanting to kind of see what the 61 did there. Oh, you see 2 cars are getting split there. Yeah. The 61 did the same thing, guys, and I believe actually caused a caution, or didn't cause a caution, but messed somebody's race up. I am almost guaranteed, because he was almost stopped in the middle of the corner, and when I was switching through, I think he came straight out of pit road right onto the racetrack, and that is a big no-no at Auto Club. You have got to kind of bite the bullet, I guess you would say, and just run the apron until you get on the backstretch, and then you stay really low, and that gives the guys on the backstretch that are doing 200 a chance to go around you. The 20 car, he's back on pit road, so I'm actually going to sit with the 20 for a second and see where he comes out compared to the 18. That's going to be key right there. Did you guys see how beautiful? That's why I stayed on board with Hoffenator, the 20. He got off of pit road exactly how you're supposed to. He didn't just jump out in front of traffic. He got out there and cleanly. He just didn't jump straight onto the racetrack. Very good job, Hoffenator in the 20. Let's see. The race should be between Baker and Hoffenator. So Baker's going down the backstretch. Now let me find where Hoffenator is. Let's see. These guys are just going down the backstretch. He's going down the backstretch. Let's see the 61. Just now going down the backstretch. 3's on the backstretch. 20's on the backstretch. Wow, that's surprising me. Right now, Baker's still our leader. Baker, he has really got something that's special at Auto Club. I'm going to have to do some testing with him because really, really surprises me, shocking me. I'm not saying that I'm surprised that Baker's fast. I'm just saying I'm surprised that he is dominating the race the way he has. Me and Baker's always, we're pretty much equal in speed. He has had lag issues where certain tracks I would not get behind him even if I had to have a draft partner. It was just I was scared to get behind him because I knew that he would rubber band into me and we'd wreck, and it's happened. So he'd always be like, "Roofer, why ain't you right behind me, pushing me?" No, buddy, your stuff's lagging. But I'm glad he's got it fixed. He looks like he's doing a really good job right now in that 18, that Toyota Camry, and doing a great job. The Gibbs Toyotas tonight, the 18 and the 20 of Hoffenator are both looking good. Gibbs has kind of been on a little bit of a roll. Last night, second and fourth, Kevin Macy in the 19, and I finished fourth in the 11 car. No one had Denny Hamlin's car, and I had been running the 20 of Eric Jones, and I said, you know what, I'll just switch over to Denny Hamlin since he did win the 500, and my personal favorite, he retired, so I don't really feel like driving Alex Bowman's car, so I just kind of run different cars, but right now Denny Hamlin's the car I'm gonna run for in Cup at the moment until maybe my number opens up soon. But Baker is all by himself, guys. Let's go back here and see if we can find a battle anywhere. Let's see this. Everybody's pretty spread out on the racetrack. Let's see, the 5 and the 61 almost make contact. The 20 must have got a speeding penalty, guys, because him and Baker were right there for the lead. I believe the 5 is having a little bit of trouble getting on pit road. See, these are our Xfinity guys. These are our newer guys. Yeah, Brian he went really, really slow to make sure he got on pit road. Really smart thing to do. You know, when you're a new guy, you know, that's something I stress to people all the game, and it's not going to matter. And, I mean, it's just the truth. And I learned the hard way. One of my best friends, you know, which we don't even talk a whole lot anymore because he still might be mad at me. We're at Michigan. We had the race, you know, over with, and I was following him coming on pit road, and I hit him in the rear right as he was coming across the commitment cone and got him a penalty. And just killed the guy's race. We would have won one of our first races that we would have won. Would have been really exciting, but things happen. So that taught me just to do a lot of pitting. So like if I'm driving, let's say Iowa, that day I'm gonna practice getting on Iowa's pit road 20-25 times, and I believe everyone, if they did that, you would find out you would get something. That's Hoffenator, Maddie, and let's see, that 61 is somebody I have never ran with, but he's running really good tonight in that 61 car. One of the newer Bush guys. Want to see his name come across again on the top. That's right, the 61 is Hemi. Hemi Ram. Hemi 395 Ram. See, so, none of these guys. The only guys named in this whole group that I even recognize is Baker Bones. He's doing a great job tonight. Really, really, these guys, I guess maybe having a guy, I guess since Baker Bones does run Custom Cup, I don't know if he runs on the Sunday, in the Sunday Cup now that he's running Xfinity. So, I mean, he is a guy that does have Cup experience, so it does not surprise me to see him out there in the front. Let's go back out here and let's see how he's doing out here all by himself. He is just... Let's see if we can get a view from behind. He is just gone. As the race has stopped, so I'm going to end the broadcast and try to start it again. See if we can get anything going here. Let's see.